Hello everyone, my name is Debora with student number 19220073. In this video, I want to talk about instrument test. Let me share my PowerPoint. There are 8 instrument tests that I will talk to in this video. Number 1 is simple multiple choice. Multiple choice questions are items or assignments whose answers are chosen from more than 2 alternatives. And here, an example of simple multiple choice. As we can see, it's very simple. The student just need to find the answer from the option A, B, C, D. Number 2 is complex multiple choice. Complex multiple choice is also the same as simple multiple choice. Possible answers consist of one correct answer as the answer key and several distractors. As we can see from the example, there are some distractors from the option, so it can make the student think hard to find the answer. Number 3 is filling task. In this section, examples of questions that I can give are like filling in the blanks in a story. Students are required to fill in according to the correct and available answers. So this one is an example of filling task. From here we can see the student need to fill in the blanks with the option that I already give. For example, number 9. Last week, I go blah 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 to Bali. Because it's past tense, so we need to use verb to. So the answer is last week I went to Bali and so on until number 14. Next is short answers. In this section, examples of questions that I can give are such as questions that can be answered directly, and the answers are short. And this is an example of short answers. For example, number 18, mention 5 school supplies. They can mention directly. For example, bag, book, pencil, eraser, and ruler. Number 5 is matching test. Matching tests are questions that measure the test taker's ability to match, adjust, and connect the two statements provided. These questions consist of 2 lines. The first row on the left is the subject matter, and the second row on the right is the response or answer. So here an example of matching test. As we can see in number 20, what a nice dress, Teresa. And then the answer is, thank you. Next one is, may I help you, Leora? The answer is, yes, of course. Number 22, where are you going? I'm going to my grandma's house. So the student must find the answer by matching the statement to the answer until number 25. Do you get the point? Yes, I get it. Next is true or false questions. True or false is a question that measures the test taker's ability to analyze whether a statement is true or false. These questions consist of a statement and a choice of true or false. Here are an example of the story two true or false questions. And this is a story, my activity. On Sunday, Gwen gets up at 8 o'clock. Then she drinks a water and reads her novel in her bedroom. She has breakfast at 11:30 and then she telephones his mother in Australia. In the afternoon at 1 o'clock, Gwen plays badminton with her sister, and after that, they eat dinner in a restaurant. At 6 p.m., Gwen swims for 1 hour, and then she goes by bike to her grandma's house. They talk and listen to music. Gwen watches television in the evening and drinks a glass of strawberry milk. She goes to bed at 11:30. Okay, and then these questions is for true or false based on the Gwen story. As we can see here, the student just need to understand the story so they can choose the answer, true or false. For example, number 27. Her mother lives in Scotland. As we know, Gwen's mom lives in Australia. So, number 24, the answer is false. Next, number 29. Gwen reads the novel in her bedroom. The answer is true because, as we can see, her novel in her bedroom. It means Gwen read her novel in the bedroom. So number 29, it's true that Gwen read her novel in the bedroom. Next is cloze test. Cloze test is an English test that tests a person's reading comprehension or text or reading as well as English vocabulary or vocabulary master. This test is usually in the form of gaps in paragraphs or some of the sentences are still blanks or blanks that must be filled in. So here an example of cloze test. The word in the box, this is the answer of the cloze test story. I will read the story. Kangaroos, blah, 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 grass and plants. They, blah, 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 short front legs, but they have very long and very strong black legs and a tail. These are used for sitting up and for jumping. Kangaroos have been known to make forward jumps of over 8 meters and leap across fences more than 3 meters high. They can also blah 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 at speeds of over 45 kilometers per hour. As we can see in the box for number 32, kangaroos blah 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 grass and plants. The answer is it. Kangaroos eat grass and plants. Number 33, they blah 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 short front legs. The answer is they had short front legs. Number 34, they can also blah 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 at speed of over 45 kilometers per hour. The answer is flies. They can also fly at speeds of over 45 kilometers per hour. Next, number 8, it's essay test. Essay test is a form of test that consists of one or several essay questions, namely questions that require certain answers by individual students based on their own opinions. Each student has the opportunity to provide his own answer that is different from the answers of other students. So, here are an example of essay test. Mention some expressions of complimenting. So the student needs to answer it directly, of course. And then mention some experience of thanking. Make a dialogue using these expressions of happiness. The last one, make an advertisement about a brand new product and promote it in front of your class. So, I think that's all from me about instrument test. Thank you very much for watching my video. See you!